When renovating, there's a kind of work that nobody ever sees once it's done. The only evidence this less glamorous step ever happened are pictures, or in our case, hours of video footage. Once everything is closed, it disappears completely out of sight. Without it though, none of the rest matters. For us, renovation isn't just about beautifying buildings. The work done to the system under the ground, like the drainage, the utilities and foundations, is equally as important if you want the whole thing to actually be livable. After a lot of digging, trenching and problem solving, we might just be able to say that this chapter is finally closing.
You're getting there. In the end, it will be worth it. It will be all there.
With projects underway, we sometimes need temporary solutions, like how we plan to water the veggie garden in the meantime. We ordered an IBC tank for that weeks ago, and when it still hadn't arrived, Philippe went looking for answers.
Looked it up, emailed, no response. And then I go a little bit deeper and I find the owner.
And there's something else that's been on our mind for a very long time, and each time we pass by, we're like, we really need to get this sorted. Besides the moat at the back, which we're also preparing for behind the scenes, this wall is one of the last big issues related to our water problems that need solving before the winter comes. By now, we've had ample time to think about different solutions and to ask around locally how people with similar problems solved it.
Okay, the retaining wall. The concrete blocks are out of the question at the moment. The price is, we're talking easy 5,000 to 8,000 euros, and that's without putting them in place, and I can't put them in place with my little excavator. Anyways, let us have a look.
We contacted our local quarry. The idea is to use big rocks and stack them in a similar way how concrete blocks would be used, just a different material. And with a drain behind them, of course. Philippe is measuring the wall here so we can give the quarry an idea of how many large stones we would need, and judging by the size of this wall, it's going to be significant.
I have to be careful because my drain is under here, so I already nicked it once. It sucks that you have to dig it twice.
Waar is dit?
Oh, dat is echt koud.
Maar nu, wat is dat nu? Is het toch niet koud?
Nee, ja.
Zweven.
Ik heb je goed.
Drijven.
Ja. Daar.
Waar is hij naartoe?
Kijk. Ja, dat is goed.
Oké. Hopla. Goed zo. Was het onder water?
Ja.
Goed zo, Deen. Dat was heel hoog, hè?
En nog één.
wandel zijn. Ben je nog wandel? Ja?
Kom ik wil nog een keer doen.
Doe maar. Is Ja!
Ja, zo. Ja. Wat gaan we repareren?
Jawel, uw teleglijden jeep was kapot. There's zero documentation. And there's a million little screws. So all I can say is good luck to me. So in case you're wondering, all this is to go as a chassis for this because it's broken. It was plastic. But when I bought this, I knew you could get aftermarket stuff to upgrade it, whatever, once they get started a little bit more adventurous with it. So we're upgrading it to a full metal, and for me it's interesting as well. I've always liked RC stuff, so but I like RC stuff with some explanations with it. This seems to be missing over here, but okay. Eigenlijk heeft papa kleine steeksleuteltjes nodig.
Hij is gestopt. Ga dat overal doen.
Ik ben flink aan het eten.
Je bent super flink aan het eten. Ik ben heel blij. Ah wel, Gracie, wil je iets vertellen?
Ja.
Right, let's check Mr. Little Excavator. We don't have a leak. No, that's perfect. Oh, I'm so happy it doesn't leak anymore. All the soil that I'm digging out, by the way, because it's a mixture of topsoil and the yellow soil, so it's neither. We had a little part that goes up here that was a little bit less sloped, but the problem is we had a cave in here as well, so I'm blocking it again. And what I'm gonna do in the future, because we do want to get up there, it's easy if you go on the back and then you can walk up there. Once it's stabilized, I'm gonna put flagstones in it, so we have stairs going up, so it's a little bit easier if we do need to do something quickly or with the strimmer or whatever, that we still can go this way to go up and don't have to go all the way around. Okay, anyways, let's continue this little part because I saw Thierry and we're gonna look to do this retaining wall the end of July. So now I'm doing the first cleanup, so that's gone already, and then 2-3 days before he comes he's gonna give me the sign and I'm gonna cut it even a little bit more straight so we can put big boulders against it, and so we can keep hopefully a space wide enough to get our car through. That has always been the idea. Hopefully we can still get it done, but we'll see. get these out of the way. These are actually leftovers from the only time someone looked at this barn in a long time and decided we'll do a little repair. We'll probably have to move this again, but you know, such is life, such is life. Let us do some manual work for a change. My water pipe came, so that's good. So that means I can put electricity and water all the way there and close this up as well. So then a big part of that retaining wall is done. If this is closed, it's getting less and less. And I'm gonna email for my buckets because my buckets are not arriving. We also ordered an IBC tank 6 weeks ago. Looked it up, emailed, no response, started looking more, and I see a lot of people complaining that they're not receiving anything, so he's trying to steal your money. And then I go a little bit deeper and I search who owns it, and I see another company who owns it, and then I find the owner. It's a politician. What the? He's already in the right. He's already in the right. How to say it? Job in the right world to do it. So we asked to charge back on the bank. Hopefully we can still get it because it's been a while now. So, but a politician. So he's the one that's gonna do your stuff. You're getting there. All these groundworks. In the end, it will be worth it. It will be all there. This shows you how clay it is. You can really make sculptures with it if you want. So we let them come here, up, pour a concrete slab here, and then we'll mason some stones so we can put a cover here. And this will also, if I look at the level there, we still want to have a terrace here, so this will be covered. So this will easily be 60, 70 underneath. So that is fine. Quite deep. Oh, okay, I got a new trenching shovel. And this just fits in there. Ah, perfect. Up. Now we put a layer of sand. Pipes, and then another layer of sand, and then the plastic, and then another layer of sand, and then we can close up what we need to close up. Didn't make it easy. here we make it a little bit wider. Water on one side, electricity on one side, and this 125 pipe in the middle, so that I can make a water collector, and on this side an electricity box, so I don't mix electricity and water and trying to move it all the way around. That's something I noticed as well. When it gets really hot, like last summer, I see only 5 or 10 minutes from here, I see all the trees going brown, and around us here, very local, it stays green a very long time, and that's because of this clay layer. It's full of moisture and it holds, once it's wet, it holds the moisture. That's the only negative with these deep trenches, is getting into them and preparing or trying to keep stones and everything out, but phew, let me tell you, very difficult, because it's so narrow, you're almost always touching something. Ah, is echt?
Ja.
Ah, wacht. Wacht, nog een klein beetje.
Ja?
For the water pipe I'm gonna use what was left from the other one and connect it with the new conduit I have.
Ben ik aan het duwen of niet?
Ja, doe maar. Nog?
Nog?
Ja.
Encore?
Nog? Wacht hè. This will be... Nog een klein beetje. Ja, oké. Oh, wacht, hier. Eens keer weer wat shit uit aan. Okay, blue. Blue. Up. And we place you like this, and I give you this. and voila. My little Nilfisk. I've had it for so long and it keeps on working and working and working. And it's a basic one. It's a very small, nimble one. I shouldn't say it too out loud, but it's not many times that you come across good products. Let's keep on working. Stick hij aan. Okay, that's about as much as I can do. Let this water settle down, then we'll make the extension. One little tip: when you cut that plastic wire, always hold on to both ends, always, because it's a little springy little wire and it will spring out of your hands and then you don't have a wire inside anymore. And now it means that I can get this one out of here.
Nope.
You know, always. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of steps involved. Steps. Literal steps and mental steps. Up. Good. One, two, three, four. I'm gonna put 4. I think it's 100. It's the tubes, the plastic tubes that I kept from the geotextile. I'm gonna place 4 of them to either side of my conduits. If in the future I do need more electricity or more water, I will have a space through my concrete already ready. You just dig underneath the concrete, put your pipe through and be done. Up. That's good for now. I can always adjust these when I do my concrete, and these are good as well. Okay, we're at the other side. Yeah. That's more than enough. Voila. That's already something as well. Ja, heet maar. Heeten. Stop. Wat laten zien. je ooit al gezien dat je zo'n time-up moet vaststellen?
Nee.
Dat is echt sorry, maar... Het is dienen die weghouden. Dat vind je spijtig, hè, niet?
Ja, ik ga ze missen, ja. Ik ga ze wel missen.
Ja?
Ja, ik heb het wel moeilijk.
Ja?
Ja, ik mag er niet te veel aan denken.
Ah,
Ik
ja.
denk het moment dat ze
Mama,
hier zijn.
ga zien ik blijven.
Het is die een wonde heeft naast zijn neus, weet je nog?
Kijk zo sweet dat die is.
Die is super cute. Die is echt super speels en...
Kijk.
Okay, it's a little bit better. The plan. Here we're gonna pour a slab. We are not gonna make a concrete form, way too expensive. I looked at it. We're gonna use bricks to make it the box. Then we have two pipes here. Poop, grey water has to go to the septic tank. We are not gonna do that now. We are gonna clean them out, put sand on top of them, put a metal pole, get everything sorted and close it up for now. There's no point because we're not doing the barn at the moment and I don't want to open up yet another front. So make this, close this, simple as that. Okay, this is the beauty of this trenching sand. You can see how hard I have to hit it. It really forms a little concrete, so that is beautiful. That means all the pipes that I've put in the ground or redid. I didn't know this kind of trenching sand made such a good base. Quite rock solid. This is good. We can make something work, I think. Voilà. Okay, another one. Mister. You go on the outside. Very sticky wood, it's just fresh. Fresh. Voilà.
Voila. Aha, this is almost good.